Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to an era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, this is your mid-month reading, and it's for April, and we're going about a month into the future, so think mid-April until mid-May. And we're starting with 3 initial cards here to get an overall feel of what's going on for you, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into that message. And at the end of this, there's going to be an extension. If you feel like you resonate with the message, you're so welcome there. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. So what is going on for Sagittarius, please? Mid-month messages. Sagittarius, what do we want them to know? Ooh. First card out, not bad. Manifest. Number 1. New energy. Going from ethereal to physical. It looks like you're manifesting love. Number 1 is a brand new beginning. It's new energy. Daydreams and decisions. It's very, very fitting because we're dreaming about, we're visualizing about what it is that we want with the number 7 there, which is your angels are with you. The spirit guides are with you. And then we have confront, number 18. So is there something, are you a little bit afraid of what you're are you afraid of what you're manifesting, or are you afraid that you're not going to manifest it? Does that make sense? Are you afraid of what you are, if this is love that we're manifesting into our life, are you a little bit afraid of opening the heart to really manifest that type of love? Or it can also be, it doesn't even have to be either or, it can actually be both. Or are you perhaps also feeling like you want this love to take place, or whatever it is? It's just by first view here. We're going to go deeper and really find out what this is all about. So if it's not love, if it's like a super, like to really follow the career of your dreams, are you a little bit scared that finding the love of your life, or finding that, having that dream job, is just never going to happen? Is that a little fear of yours? Be honest with yourself. So we're going to clarify here. This manifest card, why is that here for Sagittarius, please? Looking like a real magician. You look really, really confident though, like you really know what you're doing. Why is this here for Sagittarius, please? For mid-month messages. Oh, 2 cards. Deep knowing and message in the bottle. So the message in the bottle is very much about, like, you sent this message out. You sent this request out into the universe a long time ago. And now you're receiving an answer. 15 there is like the devil's number. So it's like, it's a little bit of, okay, are you tempted to, as you're getting close to certain things, like as you feel like, okay, this love that we've tried to manifest over some time, it's now closing in. Like you're feeling in your life, there is someone really coming, or you have been starting to think a little bit more about wanting this relationship. Just being really aware now that you want this type of relationship. Or if this is like, I want this job. It's not just a dream anymore. I want to go after that opportunity. Or I want to, it's like shift something in your body, or you want to shift your financial situation, whatever that is for you. Like you sent out the messages a long time ago, and as they're coming in, as they're closing in, are you tempted to then shy away? There's a little bit of the confront card here. Are you tempted to shy away, like just as it's about to manifest, or just as it's about to come in? You might be a little busy. You might have like extra things in your calendar. You think you need to get more into shape. You think that, or the other way around, you start eating like crazy, or go to alcohol, or binge watch. Like that's a new type of addiction, right? To just I really have to watch myself with certain series on television. Like I can really see myself getting stuck there. I could sit, which I cannot because I have a child and I have to work and I have to be somewhat like, I have to be alert, both in my body and in my brain. I can't receive messages if I'm too tired. Like there's responsibilities to do here. Had I no work and had I no child, I probably would be a lost cause. I probably would watch, because if there's a series that I just really find really, really intriguing or really fascinating or really beautiful, I am hooked. And then if there's 6 seasons of it, so that's a new type of addiction. But it's so, what do you say? What do you say? Det är så, I don't even know what I would say in Swedish. That's so, it's like so, it's so okay. It's so okay for, it's socially fine. If I say to someone, I started to watch this series the other day. I watched like 4 episodes already. I know. Did you see that? Like that was, if I were to say, I drank a lot of alcohol yesterday. I drank actually 4 glasses of wine in less than 1 hour. And then I sort of went on to a new bottle of wine. You would be like, ooh, alone? Like that a little bit? Ooh. But like, it's socially okay. I don't find the word. I'm sorry. I'm such a word nerd that I so want to find the right word. It drives me nuts. It's socially okay for us to watch these things, and so therefore there's no real, like it's just okay to sit there hour in and hour out, just go for hours and hours and just watch it. I'm not telling you to watch anything. Watch yourself. Like, what are there little addictions that creep in there, and even to find that is an addiction, if it is like a couple episodes, fine, but when something, it's like coffee. When you feel like you can't stop, when you feel like you have to have it, it's an addiction. You're addicted to it. Then it's time to break that habit. Go without it for a week. What? Okay, you're manifesting something, and there's something you've been asking for a long time ago, and it's actually coming in. You also have a deep knowing. Stars are aligning. This is you coming into alignment with your source, alignment with your wish, alignment with your inner being. It's interesting because a wish and your inner being is almost the same. A wish, aligning with your wish is like aligning with your inner being, and aligning with your inner being is for sure aligning with your wish. Because then you have, once you're in alignment with everything that is your non-physical part, you have access to everything that is your wish, right? And so there's a deep knowing here. You're coming into this wisdom, which I love for you. You're coming into this wisdom that you know in the heart of hearts that certain things are about to take place. That's probably why it's a little bit scary. You're about to meet someone. You're about to getting the job of your dreams. You're about to financially skyrocket. You're about to get into the health state of your body or health state of your mind that you've been wanting for such a long time, and finally here's the solution to it, and it feels as natural and like it always should have been this way. There's a deep knowing here, and stars are aligning. We have an owl that for me speaks about wisdom. So Sagittarius, you're really, really on the right path of something here. Something is about to come in that is not just anything. It's something you've asked for and that you really have had your hands in. You have asked for it in a very detailed way. And asked for it in a detailed way could be you visualized it over and over again, and you have put yourself in the picture of this, or you have written it down numerous times. You told this story on paper, like you really are invested in this, in what it is that you want. And then we have daydreams and decisions. And the daydream is the visualization for me. I love that she's holding her. So we have the heart, do you see the The white here is the ethereal part, the non-physical part is what I feel. And then you're sort of turning it into physical, like a love heart. And then here I love that she's like holding like this. She's holding a heart as well. So she's daydreaming about love, about a heart. So we're gonna clarify, why is that here for Sagittarius, please? And it's a completion. The angels are with you. The angels are backing you up in this, whatever it is that you want to manifest. And it's a completion. It's something you've invested, like I said, you invested in this like no one else. You really have been thinking about this one. And 7 is about a completion. 7 is when, I know, here it comes again, their cake story. It's like you didn't know how to make a cake and no one else knew either. And so there were no recipes. So this is when you're mixing and blending and trying and adding and withdrawing and, to just come to the perfect ingredients is to make up the perfect cake. And it's like you nailed it. Like you just now have all those beautiful ingredients to put in your cake. And now you've had it in the oven. Even understand, although it's quite yummy, it's quite yummy to eat it as is it called batter? I'm almost a little bit proud of myself because I think that is the right word. Batter, the smet, as I would say in Swedish. When it's the dough. It's the dough, but it's batter. Like it's just so freaking yummy. So I would be fine by that. But this is when you put the batter. I might be butchering this. I don't know if it's batter for sure. You might put that, and then you put it in the oven, and it turns into this beautiful, gorgeous, yummy cake. And now it's time to take it out and enjoy it. That is 7. So this daydream or this thing that we have had our hands on, the messages are you're getting the messages now, like you're starting to receive it, and it's time. It really is time for you to start to enjoy this. It's like, how long now have you been wanting this? And so then for how long have you not had it? It's not that interesting that you're like really looking for an answer for how long it hasn't been here, because we don't want to perpetuate, like we don't want to hold it out from ourselves that much longer. And then by looking at how long has it not been here, that's not interesting. But just have a sense that also sometimes like enough is enough. Just sort of put down your, I'm actually on my way to write a little bit of a book. I can't even say it correctly. And it's about not leaking your energy and how that really works. Both in leaking your energy so that you can say no to something, and also not leaking your energy so that you can say yes to certain things or ask for what it is that you want. And putting your foot down has a little bit to do with that. To just say, you know what, I've asked for this now for how long? But then you waver and then you think, well, it's a little bit tough to get. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe my heart is not open enough. Maybe I need to practice a little bit higher vibration. And all those questions comes in to then have you move out of this. It's not deep knowing anymore. It's not stars are aligning. You're just completely one with your soul. It's a wavering. It's a maybe. It's a I hope so. You can keep a person out, if you want to meet a person, you can keep them out with I hope so for quite some time. The wish usually always wins, even though you have a little bit of a disbelief. The wish usually always wins, but you can keep them out for a long time. So when you get into, it's freaking enough. I've just had enough of having it not be here. And that's also usually when you're ready. You're usually saying, when you say it's enough of not having enough money, it's enough of not meeting the love of my life, it's enough of not having a healthy body, you're usually saying, I'm ready I'm ready for that relationship. I'm ready for this health journey. I'm ready for whatever that is, and you seem to be ready with a little bit of fear. So, daydreams and decisions. Why is this here for Sagittarius, please? Why is this here for Sagittarius? I don't know. Just go with it. Daydreams and decisions. Time to enjoy your cake. Why is this here for Sagittarius? TikTok. Wow. Because of everything that I just said, I'm just going to say it's the perfect time. It's perfect timing. And yet I would so strongly advise to let go of the timing of it. And I know this is the trickiest part. It really is the trickiest part because we're so taught to get involved in it and to make it happen. Do you think anything's going to happen if you just sit here? As a matter of fact, it will. We're not taught that. And because we have seen some result as we do something, if you want some result, we see result all the time from doing something. We have a dirty floor and then we vacuum it, and so we go to action and then it actually gets clean. Or you want to turn the television on and the television is off, but as you go to action to turn it on, you get the television turned on. Like there's all these things that proves to us over and over and over again that by action things will get done. Things will happen. You will make them happen. But look at these hands letting go of that clock. Sometimes I'll see those hands grabbing. It's like I see them grabbing the clock. This time I see them letting go of that clock. You're letting it go. And letting go of timing or letting go of making something happen is about letting go of you a little bit, of you knowing that you doing something is going to yield a result. This is not about shifting the action part anymore. This is about shifting the vibration. And that is what this is going to be about. Shifting the vibration within, confronting the energy that you feel around each and everything that you're trying to manifest. So it is timing. It is time. It's coming out under it's time to take out the cake. It's really time to enjoy it. And the way that you get to that timing is to surrender. Is to surrender the whole thing. And the thing is that you usually don't surrender your wish, because the wish, like I said, if you align with your higher power, inner being, source, universe, God, whatever you want to call it, when you align with that inner being of yours, you automatically align with your wish. So when I ask you to surrender, the surrendering is not about, this is not you surrender, like giving up your inner being. You can't. You cannot give up your inner being because your inner being is you. So there's no separation. So you cannot. So what is it that you're supposed to surrender? When we hear that all the time, like just surrender. Surrender what? The resistance. So when you actually say, okay, I give up. I surrender. I let go and I let God. I let go and I let my inner being. It just means you're surrendering any type of opposition, block, resistance. Is there any way other than that I can put that in? Anything that you have put in your way, addiction to series, that doesn't allow for whatever this is that you want to bring into your life to materialize. That's what you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender resistance, and as you surrender your resistance, you come more into alignment with your inner being, and where your inner being is, there's your wish. Confront. This is about confronting your inner demons. This is about sitting down, feeling, what would it feel like to truly, truly have the love of my life here? What would it feel like to truly, truly have all the money that I need? What would it feel like to have a healthy body? What would it feel like to have the dream job? If that is even too positive, you can ask, what am I afraid of letting in the love of my life? What am I afraid of having all the money in the world? What am I afraid of manifesting health in my body? Those are big questions. But it seems like this is the only thing, like you're approaching your shadow side of this, because there's a reason why it's not here yet. This is not a reading that we're talking about that it has already arrived. This is a reading about you have been asking for this for a long time. It has been a long time coming, but it's now coming in. And how you're dealing with that, and you're continuously, like, you're just daydreaming and thinking about it and thinking about it. And if it takes that long for something to come in, something usually is in the way. There's a little bit of a crux with your vibration, or not with your vibration, but rather your resistance to the very thing. So confronting your shadow side, confronting the fear, the fear of having this would really, really work for you. So can we just clarify this confront? Confront for Sagittarius, please. And then we're going to take this into the extension and see what else we can find there. 2 more black borders. So we already had a black border, which is very much your spirit for me. And 2 more, which is, and we already heard this from the book, like you need to be patient right now with yourself. Book. Did I read something? I felt like I read something with a book that was asking you to be patient. I don't think I read something though. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to let that go. You need to be patient. We have number 14, which is my favorite number, which is a new beginning for the heart. And we have another number 7 there. You are ready for this. We have triumph, and we have, these 2 are coming out asking you to just be patient. And I think, yes, be patient about what is coming in, but be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. And we have triumph, like you will succeed. That's the cake. You're eating the cake and having it too. I'm going to move into the extended reading about this and see what else we can find there. Go deeper into this message. Really, really cool core message here today in the first part. So if you're interested in that, to hear more, we have two, because I can't count, 2 links to that in the description box. Go read about it and you'll see whichever fits you better. If not, thank you just so much for coming here and watching these videos. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, it really helps the channel and me a lot if you do. If you just keep coming here, I would really love for you to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't bind you to anything. And even a little thumbs up to let me know that you liked the video. It really is important to me, so that I know that I don't do this for nothing. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Bye.